All right, so in this recording, I'm going to just demonstrate how I might make these holes. So I'm gonna make these punch-out holes in this motor mount, and there's a bunch of different ways that you could accomplish this, but this is just one of them. So in this particular case, it appears without measuring that there's a greater distance between these two holes than these two holes. Okay, between here, and top one and bottom one. So let's just go over real quick how I would do that. I would take my digital caliper and measure the distance between the center of the hole, so I can actually just make you be able to see that. So I would pop in my digital caliper onto the piece that I'm duplicating, and I would get that measurement. Okay, let's do one more. And in this particular case, I don't think they have to be super close, because we can make the hole a little bit larger. But let's make note of what size we have here. For this would be the example if we went out and measured it. So escape there, and then we'll call this one, just for fun, let's call this one 16, and let's call this one 18. Well, it's almost 19. Let's call it 19. 16 and 19. So what I would do if I was trying to get those holes, and again, let's see if we can draw a line from here to here. So it looks like that is, we'll call that 3 millimeters. So now we've got a 3 millimeter hole. So this is simulating what you would do if you had this motor mount in your hand and you were trying to get the dimensions for these holes. So I think I would come over here and grab my line making tool, and we're going to go 16, and again I'm just going to click on here, whoops, click on here and make this one 16. And now the cool thing is I do have a center point, so we could come off of this center point, and you could do it two ways. I mean, you could multiply or divide 19 by 2 if you wanted to, and you could go up 9.5. So you could click the line tool, get the line tool here, and you could go up. We've got a right angle, so you could go up here, and you could give it 9.5. Oops, back to the line tool, come out here, I'm getting 9.5 as well. This one 9.5? Yep, 9.5. So now you've got your right measurements, you've got them equally dissecting each other. You could do it that way, and then you could grab your circle and use that as your point to get 3 millimeters. And it's just quicker this way to just pop it out. Good, I have them all. Now, whoops, get rid of that one. Now we've got something we can work with, because now we can then extrude, eventually, we can extrude these out. All right, now we've got those where we need to. Now we can take and highlight these. And then when we highlight these, we can grab this and union those. And so it's got those highlighted. If you got a check mark, that means you've done it right. If you don't have a check mark, something's wrong. Now those are done, and we can move. We can add these together. Let's add these all here. Oh, we're still in union. Let me get out of here. Oop. Now we've got these together. We can move these over to whatever we had, right? If we had something that we wanted to extract them from. Let's deselect those and just grab something. Perfect. Now we can move these suckers over here. I like them to pass through there. And then let's see if we can. All right, let's grab the subtract tool. Let's see if we can. Oops, I want to change that actually. Let's click this here first. Let's click our big machine here. We're going to subtract this from this, this, and this. And then we're going to click done. And now we should be able to, let's see, that is the body 1. This is body 5. Let's get rid of body 5. And there you go. So now you've got your hole pattern that you need. All right, I just wanted to show you real quick a way to do it a little bit different. The first time we divided 19 by 2 and made 2 lines. Just a quick, you know, maybe if you had something that was 19.56 or something really weird, you didn't really want to mess with those fractions. I get it. That could cause a little bit of headache. So let's just do it like this. Let's name this one 16. There we go. All right. And then the next one, we're going to pop in a line. Doesn't matter where we put it. We're just going to pop it in, put 19. Now we're going to draw 2 more lines on that 16 and do it just like that. So now we have 2 lines. It's created this pivot point here. So once I get out of here and grab that endpoint, boom, it just snapped right in there for me. So now that those 2 lines are perfectly centered, then we can just go back to our circle tool and come here and do our 3" or our 3mm. Just like that. And one last one. And there we go. So 2 different ways that you can make those holes where they need to be. And again, if you measure that spot as a 3, you might choose, you know, a 3.5 or a 3.25. You might give yourself a little bit of room for shrinkage. There you go.